It sounds like something from an episode of Spooks, but software that recognises the faces of criminals is the latest weapon in the capital's war on crime. This cutting-edge technology proved its worth in the aftermath of the London riots and could prove crucial for the policing of the Olympic Games next summer. Wendy Hurrell went to find out how this facial recognition system fares in a showdown between man and machine.
CCTV has been instrumental in catching the rioters. With 40,000 hours worth of footage captured on camera, searching through it is a tedious task.
This is some CCTV footage, quite high quality. It's of a casino in the Queensway area of Westminster.
Codenamed Operation Withen, DCI Mick Neville is using CCTV to identify those involved in the riots. These offenders not only caused damage to this casino, they also broke the doorman's arm.
The officers here have seized this CCTV and they spent a long time now viewing that and capturing the best images of the offenders. And then we create a journal called Caught on Camera, and that's circulated to all our officers, and we show it to criminals who give information.
The images are also matched to a central database of known criminals. Identifying a suspect takes time and manpower. But what if a machine could do the job for you in seconds? Face Alert is a facial recognition system. Basically, it's a piece of computer software that matches faces against images on a database. Tim Noest is the man behind it.
Let's not discount CCTV, you know, particularly with the riots and what's been going on recently, has been absolutely very, very important. What this system does, it takes the next level. Everyone has a unique face. Ultimately, what face recognition is doing is using a face print, a bit like a fingerprint.
So how does it actually work? Let's take my face, for example. The computer software picks out specific facial points, such as my eyes, nose and mouth. It measures between them, calculating a unique print of my face that it can use to identify me in the future. The Face Alert camera has been set up at Charing Cross Station. I've been entered onto a watch list as a suspect. Now let's see what happens when I arrive. The camera is scanning every face in the crowd and at the same time searching for a match on the database. Now, if I'm on that database, within 1 second, it makes a connection and triggers an alarm.
Red alert.
You can have, you know, say 10 protesters on the watch list, and it can be looking for those people, and it can alert within, you know, a second or so, and it will also give notes of how to respond, you know, whether that is a protester or, in another scenario, whether it's a shoplifter, band or potentially a suspect.
Across the road at Gordon's, the oldest wine bar in London, this very system is being used to catch bag snatchers. Show me these cameras then.
Yes, the camera's up there. What they'll do is pick your face up as you walk through here, and then you go down the stairs.
Known criminals are flagged up on a portable screen when they enter the bar.
Every time somebody comes in, the system will look and take a picture of their face, store it in the system, and if a crime's been committed, we go back and we say if that person comes in again, we'd like to be told. I don't want to have any heavies here or doormen or anything like that, and I just wanted to have something that if somebody did come back who had committed a crime before, that we could stop that crime from happening, because I'm a great believer in deterrence rather than actually just letting something happen and then sending them off to prison.
The Met does use facial recognition, and the Commissioner is keen to embrace the new technology, but there are limits to using it.
It depends on the quality of images, you know, in any situation, be it the riots or any type of crime. If the image is of that high quality, then it can be put through a system, and like all facial recognition systems, it compares against a database. But never forget that people are good at identifying other people.
Idris's job is to spot criminals. He's one of the Met's best officers when it comes to identification. Is there something that actually a human can pick up on more than what a computer can?
The style of walk and the mannerisms, and sometimes it's even the look in the eyes that are they expecting something as you're identifying them. It goes both ways.
So let's put Face Alert to the test. Can a computer really beat the trained human eye when it comes to face recognition? Battling it out for the human eye is Supreme Spotter Idris versus Tim and his face recognition machine. Earlier today, we enrolled 30 people on the Face Alert database. 6 of them will appear in the station over the next half hour, and we're going to see just how many the computer picks up. How confident are you?
Quietly confident. Man versus machine, and today machine should prevail.
Idris has been given just 5 minutes to memorise the same 30 images, but who's more effective? So that's time up.
Okay.
They're all in the computer of your mind now.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Well, we'll put it to the test. I'm confident.
Okay.
9 minutes in, here comes our first suspect. 1-1 at the moment. You got one? Yeah. We had a match here. 1 more to the machine. Girl there.
I would say our lady here.
Well, so at the end of that experiment, 6 people have gone through. Idris managed to pick out 2 of them. The computer picked out 4 of them. 2 of them are missed. Limitations on both sides, still impressive though. Were you impressed with the machine?
Yeah. To pick out in that kind of crowd, yeah. It'll be good in football grounds or in the future.
Yeah.
It will be a good tool.
So, Tim, 4 out of 6 for the computer. How do you feel about that?
Well, we got 400% match. The other 2 we didn't see come into the camera view, so that's disappointing.
The key problem seems to be this line of sight thing. It has to be caught on the camera for you to make that match.
Of course, yeah. I mean, if you were to properly seal this off, then you would need more cameras to cover the areas, and we're obviously restricted due to the access round here of where we can film and where we can't.
So there are limitations, but as our experiment shows, a system that scans 25,000 faces every second has enormous potential.
I've no doubts as time progresses it'll get better and better. I mean, we only have to look at the mobile phones we look using in the 1980s and what we've got now. As far as facial recognition improving, yes, the more images that we can feed into that, as the standard of facial recognition gets better, if it can deal with lower quality images, then that's even better. But I think we've got to make sure the public are assured that we are using it to target criminals.
With plans to use this type of system more and more at major events like the Olympics, criminals beware. There's nowhere to hide.
Fascinating stuff, though nipping out for a sneaky pint will never be the same again. I mean, who knows who could be watching?